Good to go. Hi everyone, my name's Andy Gillham. I'm the current incident controller and I'm just talking to you guys live from the Bairnsdale Incident Control Centre. We're just trying a little bit of new technology here to hopefully keep everyone informed to the highest level. So you're hearing information straight from the incident controller's chair. I will say that it's an unrehearsed, unedited, so I'll try not to waffle too much for you guys, but I'll just be try and be straight to the point and try and explain to you a few things that are going on. I want to firstly say, for myself, representing all of the emergency service agencies, that I feel proud and very honoured to be able to lead a team of over 1,000 people, including members of the Australian Defence Force that are attached to this incident. This is a huge incident and you guys have seen firsthand just what can happen to community. You go about your lives in your normal ways, 1 minute, next minute you've had to flee what was a very, very serious bushfire day and now you're in a relief centre. So that's one part. So I'm speaking on behalf of all of the agencies that are involved in this emergency response. I would also and acknowledge the efforts and the patience that the community have displayed so far. We've been talking for maybe nearly 5 weeks about these fires when they started, and we've been saying the clear message right from the start, just how dry the landscape is, and just how we understand that, but just how that when we asked you guys to react, you reacted, and you acted and reacted in a safe and orderly way. Hence, you're in the relief centre in a safe place. So I acknowledge the patience you've displayed so far and acknowledge in advance the ongoing patience you'll display while the emergency services go about their work. In terms of the incident, I'll just talk about 2 things. One is the relief efforts that are going on at the moment, which is really basically a humanitarian effort on behalf of all the emergency service agencies, and the other one is the current and expected fire situation. So let's go to the relief bit of it first, and that's what affects you guys in the relief centre, because you're in a safe place. At the moment, we've still got over 30 individual communities across the whole East Gippsland landscape that are absolutely cut off from the outside world. Now, some of these communities have got absolute urgent needs that we need to deal with, such as medical conditions, and some of them have got they're just getting fatigued from being in the smoke and being cut off from the outside world. So just imagine what it must feel like if you had have stayed in situ for those people that have been trapped, that don't have access to good clean water, food, medical supplies, and all of that support that you guys have got around you, their family and friends, and the fact that they're in thick smoke. So at the moment we're working with the Australian Defence Force, and we've got Navy ships, Chinook helicopters, Black Hawks, and you name it, everything's out there trying to help these people. At the moment we're able to say that we're using a Navy vessel to transport 500 plus people at a single time onto a Navy boat at Malakuta and taking them all the way out to the port of Hastings. Big logistical job. Now that boat will turn around, it'll take about, it's an 8-hour trip, turn around and come back to Malakuta and continue to do that and take 400 to 500 people out at a time. But just bear in mind we've got nearly 5,000 people trapped in Malakuta that we need to deal with. Another humanitarian good news relief story is we've been able to get buses into Cann River today. There's about 290 people isolated in Cann River, and we're taking those people out safely to Lakes Entrance tonight on those buses. That humanitarian relief part of the fire will continue on for several days, and we'll use those Australian Defence Force resources and the Victoria Police resources to try and fly medical supplies, paramedics and all of the rest of the business into those isolated communities. In terms of the fire, I would say that we've had a couple of quieter days and crews have been able to do some consolidation of edges And we've got about 1,000 kilometres of fire edge we're working on at the moment. About 30% of that has got good solid line around it, and the other 70% is still running free. So I don't want to discount the fact that we've got a very serious and dangerous fire situation still occurring in the landscape. At the moment, on the map, I'll just point out the active fire edge all the way pretty much from the Snowy River all the way around the southern edge, around Bruthen, right up around Now, and out to the west along Bullen Wall, right up around the Ensay area. Absolutely active fire edge. And with the coming fire weather conditions are starting to deteriorate. Tomorrow, Friday, a total fire ban for East Gippsland. Saturday, shaping up to be an extremely dangerous fire day. We expect these fires to still continue their march towards the south and continue their march to the north. We've also got a new situation where we've got fire in the landscape, not showing on this map, but well to our north, that will make a run down to these other communities that haven't yet seen the impacts of fire. So we've got a long, long way to go. So that's why I'm thanking you in advance for your patience around putting up with what we're trying to offer you in the Relief Centre, which is the most comfortable place that we could provide at the moment. So let's just get ourselves ready around the coming conditions. We're trying to, quickly as we can, open up access into the communities that have had fire run through them, and we're trying to get people back to their communities as quickly as we can. So together, with the emergency services, with yourselves, with your family and your friends, we'll get through this together, and we need to acknowledge that it is a significant event. So we'll keep the updates going. We'll try and work out a daily schedule, and if you've got individual questions or you want a particular theme relayed through these messages, please just contact your support staff at the Relief Centre, and we'll try and make them as tailored as we can. But at the moment, that's all I wanted to say tonight. So from behalf of myself and the emergency management response team and all of the people that are caring for community and for you people yourselves, stay safe and thanks for tuning in. Might have waffled a bit, but